Right guys, we're back with another inventory building video for CS2. This one is $250, pretty much exactly, and you get 26 skins in total, including a knife and glove combo, which honestly is pretty damn crazy for this period of Counter-Strike, and how expensive skins, especially knives and gloves, are in general. So I'm really happy with this one. I think you're getting great combos across the board, some very nice skins. So let me know your favorite skin out of this collection in the comments down below. Hit the like button if you enjoyed it, hit the subscribe button if you're around here, and let's go right into it. Now, I want to kick things off with the knife, which is going to be a survival knife urban mask. Now, the urban mask is essentially the recommendation in general for this, but I particularly like the survival knife urban mask in the CS2. This is $116 for minimal wear, so it is truly one of the best budget knives you can get in Counter-Strike right now. I know a few years ago, budget knives were like $70, that kind of price point, but $120 or $116 for a knife right now is pretty damn fair, and let's look at the gloves we're going to pair with it. It's going to be some hand wraps for $92, also in minimal wear, which means you're paying just over $200 for the knife and glove combo, and then we're spending under $50 for the remaining 24 skins you're going to see. And what I'll do now is I'll show the knife and glove combo together in CSGO, so not quite CS2, but at least give you an idea. I'll have it on screen now, you can see how that combo looks in CSGO. We won't do it for every skin, but the knife and glove combo of how it looks in game is a pretty good indication of what you'd see. And as usual, let's run through the pistols. So we're going to be using the USP Ticket to Hell minimal wear for 75 cents. Really nice budget skin. There's not much more to say, it just ticks all the boxes. Now, we are including ZZs in this, and I'll explain why in a second. We're going to have the Berettas store here, minimal wear, and this is 61 cents. Again, a really nice budget option, nice little bit of colour. And if you're wondering why we're using a ZZ, I'm basing all these inventories on the new loadout system for Counter-Strike 2, and what I think the best weapon choices are. Obviously, you get 15 weapons on each side. Some of them do double up, which is why you get, I think it's 24 different weapons in total across it. And this is exactly what I think you should be using meta-wise anyway. And then those are the weapons we will get skins for. For the 5.7, I'm going to continue coming back to the Urban Hazard. You get this in minimal wear for 81 cents. It's kind of a no-brainer for how clean it looks. I'll talked about this one a lot in the past couple of weeks. I'll not say anymore. I think for the first time ever, I'm going to suggest a Supernova P250, and I'm just a big fan of how this one looks in Counter-Strike 2, I'll be honest. This is 73 cents for minimal wear, and there's a decent amount of colour pop on it. I know a lot of it, I'd say at this back area, is going to be covered by gloves, but even on this side, it still looks really nice, a nice budget option for you. For the Desert Eagle, I'm actually going to go Urban DOPAT. This is min wear, $1.61. You could go for like a light rail or maybe even a Trigger Discipline, but I think with how badly the Trigger Discipline wears now, I think getting an Urban DOPAT with its wear that kind of matches into the design, and then it has that silver shine where there is wear, I think overall this is a different option that looks nice. For the Glock, I'm going to continue to sort of peddle that Umbral Rabbit sort of agenda. I do have a stat track version myself, but this is min wear, and you can get them for like $1.45. I think, yeah, $1.45 is exactly what I had, and I like the design. I guess some people don't like the rabbits. Sure, I can do some cool sticker crafts actually to replace the rabbit head with some like other things, which I think is kind of cool. So yeah, this is one I like. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but I think it's worth picking up. For the Type 9, you're going to go Rebel. This is like 31 cents for factory new. There's nothing flashy about it, but it is a nice design that is budget friendly and ticks the box we need. And then Joe Berettas Cobalt Quartz for 27 cents factory new. The actual design of the Cobalt Quartz isn't fantastic, I'll be honest. It's just lots of little lines, and it's kind of random. But for 27 cents, the factory getting like this glow from the Joe Berettas, I think it's kind of hard to complain about that. Now, the biggest spender is going to be the AK, and we're going to get the Empress in well-worn for $18.88. Now, I say well-worn, this is a brightness skin. So, essentially, it's what it says. It just gets brighter if it's in factory news. And this is it in well-worn. It looks so nice as is. I personally want to get a stat track in minimal wear, low float one, just because I like low float minimal wears. But honestly, you can get this in battle scarred and well-worn, and it looks incredibly nice. Now, we do have some really nice budget picks coming up. This is the Cold Fusion Get Ill. This is 27 cents, or sorry, 27, yeah, 27 cents, sorry, yeah, 27 cents in factory new. The design isn't for everyone, it is skulls, but I like how the colour looks in CS2. Again, for the price you're paying, super nice. For the SG, I'm actually going to suggest you go for a Souvenir Desert Blossom in factory new. Normal factory new is $11, almost $12. If you get this in Souvenir, it drops all the way down to the lovely price of 60 cents. And honestly, you got the pink tip in the weapon, you've got then this nice sort of pattern in the middle. I think for 60 cents, you're laughing with this. For the Scout, I do find myself back at the Spring Twilly. This is factory new for $1.05. I like the fact you get this whitish scope on it, and then the lovely green design. Not many Scouts come with like the scope actually like having a nice design on it, or any design at all. Then for the op, I'm going to show some love to the Phobos. This is a super budget-friendly skin, min-wear, just over $1. It is a very budget skin. Now, it looks like that is exactly what you're getting, but it's a really nice budget skin. And this is one where you're spending $250 for this inventory. You get a really nice AK, everything else just clean and nice skins. You get a nice knife and glove combo. Down the line, if you get an extra $50 to increase this to a $300 budget, okay, go spend $20 on an op. Like, you know what I mean? Then we're going to have a minimal wear leaded glass. You guys know I love this. I have one myself with a really nice craft on it. At least I think it's a really nice craft. I think this looks, it always looks good in CSGO, but looks even better in CS2. And some of the hollow crafts you can do on it now are incredible. And then our first of only 2 field tested skins in this collection. So 2 field tested, 1 well worn is pretty damn good for this sort of price we're paying. It's going to be the Desolate Space. You can see what the wear is. It's mostly on the magazine, which I think actually kind of ties in nicely with like the skull within the astronaut suit. So although it is getting a lot of wear in that one position, I think it actually plays in decently for how the skin looks. For the FAMAS, we go truly cheap and cheerful, just under 10 cents for a minimal wear of Meow 36. This is very much just so you're not playing with the default and you'll get something better down the line. Now, one that surprised me was the AUG Storm. I've honestly never paid attention to this skin at all. I've always just went through the sites looking at it like, it's like 2 cents to 24 cents. It's going to look awful. And honestly, looking at the preview, I think in CSGO it looked awful, but in CS2, it's almost white the whole way, which is kind of nice. And I think you could get some really interesting cheap crafts on this as well. 24 cents for this one. I'm loving it, I'll be honest. On the shotgun side, we're going to have the Heaven Guard factory new for 40 cents. Nothing too flashy about this one, just another nice filler skin that we're going to have into the inventory. So we have something that looks decent and we don't have to buy default. Now, the XM Watchdog, you guys should know, I've been chatting recently that I do really like this skin from Operation Riptide, and it's about 50 cents for minimal wear, but it looks super good. This is a 0.13 float as well, and I think the detailing between this sort of like, it's a not shiny emerald jade kind of color, and then the brown, it works in really nicely. And yes, I do have one of these, but I have a stat track. It's going to be a field tested food chain. You get this for non-stat track about $1.38 right now. And honestly, the wear, this is a 0.21 wear, so it's a good field tested float, let's be real. It doesn't look too bad on it at all. And overall, I think this is one of the, well, it is a top 4 MP9 really, right? MB5, I still think the best budget option is going to be this kit bash for 62 cents for minwear. It's got nice detailing over it. It's got a CT like logo and part of on the skin, and I just like the style, like putting the tape over it and then the shush on the suppressor again. I'm a big fan of stuff like that. The Mischief on the MP7 was kind of another filler skin that still looks good. It's going to be red, kind of like the Orbit Mark 1 red, where it's not like overly bright, but it's there and it adds a nice, just adds a nice element to the skin. Last 2 skins now, so we're going to have the Mac 10 Silver. This is going to be factory new for 22 cents. This is really just, it gets a shine, look at that. It gets a nice little bit of shine on it. There are other budget, like there's loads of budget Mac 10s you could go for. You've got the Ensnared, you've got the Allure, you've got the Oceanic. Like, take your pick, honestly, there's so many. I wanted to suggest the Silver in this one. And then we round it off with a skin I've never inspected in game before at all. It's a Cocoa Rampage. This is 62 cents for factory new. I'm just a big fan of it, honestly. Like, the colours surely look better in CS2 than they do Go. Maybe that's why I'm liking it now. But I just like the man, it's got dinosaurs on it and stuff. What was that, a T-Rex running around with, like, rifles on the back of it? If this is a pattern-based skin, and you can get that elsewhere, this could be super cool. But guys, that's all 26 different skins. If I'm feeling nice, I might have some of these skins with the glove pairing on screen now. But outside of that, guys, I think this for $250 is a super, super good inventory. Like, if I had to do this as my own with this budget, I would be incredibly happy with it. And then we're going to have this focus moving forward of inventories between this $250 and $400 mark, where you're spending between $200 and $300 on knife and glove, and then you're spending like max of $100 on the skins. Majority of that going on like AK, OP, M4s, and then like maybe USP, Glock, and Deagle. But put the majority into those skins and then get these nice filler skins. But guys, as I said at the start, let me know your favorite skin from this collection. For me, it's going to be the Empress. Absolutely love that skin. Trying to figure out a one-on-one craft I can do myself on one at the minute. Hit the like button if you enjoyed it. Hit the subscribe button if you're around there. And if you do want to see any budgets or themes as well, please let me know in the comments down below. Or even join the Discord and have that discussion in there. Always happy to chat skins with you guys and so with the community. And overall, guys, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for all the support. We'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye.